Hi, welcome back to some more Ender Lilies. I was trying to do this thing where I go 2 episodes of one, then 2 episodes another of the other series on this channel. And, I did 2 episodes of Sonic Heroes and then decided to take a little vacation from that. Wanted to get 2 episodes in of Pokemon uh, Conquest. Right? I don't know why. I was thinking Coliseum. I knew it was over the sea. But we're back to Ender Lilies. This game we will not take a break from because it's um it's difficult, but it's not like, you know, the frustration I was dealing with hold on. Screen going black? What happened? Okay. I don't think that's capturing the audio from the game though. Let me Why not? Give me a second. Okay, I think I fixed the audio because it wouldn't be one of my recordings without the audio messing up. Last time we fought this knight guy here, and he gave us quite the kerfuffle, but we succeeded, and we're moving on. I forgot the ability that we got that came with it. Oh right, the grappling hook. Was it? Yeah, the grappling hook. Okay. I have no idea where to go though. I probably should have. I should be fine, right? I shouldn't say that. Don't say that. Never speak. Let's go to the left. To the left. To the left. Everything you own is in the box. To the left. Right. Okay, my button layout's a little weird because I'm back on my Switch controller because the plugin that I used for the PS4 controller decided to no longer be functional in a effective way. What? Come on. I just got this new ability. Okay, let's get one big leap. There we go. It's good to be back to. Oh, with the Dark Executioner as an escort, they must have. What can belong now? You got my Yoshi tongue from Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. It's weird to think that is technically Super Mario World 2 because the surface beckons at last. It's weird thing that it's Super Mario World 2 because usually just referred to as Yoshi's Island because it's not a sequel at all, really. Like, it's called Super Mario World 2, but the only ellipses. The White Priestess of the Font. The fountainhead lies beyond. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Um, the Yoshi Island is so different from Mario World. It's like, is it really a sequel? Here we go again. Flowers, both blighted and purified, have taken root even this far out. Is that another boss this early on? Is this... This is it? My final purification? This isn't the end of the game. There's no way. Lily. benevolence. There's no way this is the end of the game. Or like near the, I don't know. Imagine me putting off this for a while. Oh. Is that the bad ending? I've been watching all along. You tried to help, just like everyone else. But this burden is not yours to bear. The blighted world is of my making. I brought it upon myself. Isn't it tragic that the sole purpose of being born is to carry the sins of those who became before? Truly, I wish you had been born far in the future. Into a purified world free of blight. So, please, I beseech you. Bring out the thesaurus words. Go and live on your own accord. Beseech. When was the last time someone said, I beseech you? I am the Ender Lily. The blight is being purified. Are you able to go on? The white priestess of the fonts is not only purifying you, Lily. She's attempting to purify the blight that premates all the land's end. Her spirit is gone, but surely her body must remain. I cannot continue past. What? The deathless pact I made with the priestess long ago chains me. Leave the rest to me. I hope you can feel the priestess' final wish. For my part, I failed in those very same duties. Come on, come now. Don't give me that look. Our journey was one of many hardships, and yet I found solace in your company. Oh. I think we got the bad end. I think I have to go back and either that or it's just a huge gaslight, a red herring. The pact will bring us together one day. Again, I think I got the bad end. Until then, live and be well. I think I got the bad end. No, or like the normal ending. Ender Lilies. A bit. So is that ending A? Is that like near ending A? It's like ending A, B, C, D, and E. I think I gotta go back and do something. I definitely gotta go do something. I don't know what though. Chapter 6. And it really occurred to me that there were actual chapters to this. Yeah, there's. Look at all this. Look at all this. Oh, jeez. I guess we gotta explore the other silly parts of this game. Hold on, let me check something. I'll be right back. Okay, so it appears that there are 9 chapters in the game, and we are on. Where are we on? Chapter 6. So there's other story parts that we missed that I have to go back and do because that wouldn't be a fun ending. Just ended here. We got the ending. That counts. What's the fun in that? So I'm going to. Oops, no. I'm gonna fast travel and see. Guess I can see what's up here. I'm only gonna look up where to go if I'm like really lost. Kind of want to avoid just looking up everything, cause okay, is that it? Oops, press the wrong button. Nope. We ended the lily, but we didn't end the lily. You know. I still know how to get up there. Guessing there might be something related to. I don't know. Here? Man, I don't want to just go wander around, but at the same time, I don't want to just like look up how to do everything. But we got a new form of traversal, so if there is a grappling hook somewhere, we'll know that we're going in the right direction because why else would we go in? Why else would they put a grappling hook there? I forgot to do that special where you do the power up version. How do you do it again? Alright. Right. There we I was gonna say you didn't see that. I just got a notification. A friend of mine is playing something on Steam, but I'm covering it. It was playing the whole time. Check out the map. Oh yeah, I just remembered now. Yoshi Island 2, the game that not Yoshi Island 2, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, because the games are so drastically different that it's like, are they really? Is it really a sequel? It's just like the only similarities that it takes place on Yoshi's Island, and it features Mario. Although Mario in his baby form. Speaking of Mario, that trailer coming out tomorrow. Pretty excited for it. Mario's always been one of my favorite characters in series, so I feel kind of like obligated to watch the movie. I've seen the first Sonic movie; it was pretty good. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this Mario movie. It's just weird to think of Mario talking. I think I've mentioned this before. Have I? I don't know. But hey, new area. Eleni's Diary 1. Something made me happy, so I want to take the chance to write it down. I was able to see Frita today for the first time in a long time. The effects of purification were so severe she had been bedridden for some time. I can't believe they quarantined her. No. In such a place, they're treating her more like an experiment than someone of the mend. I can't even enter without a mask. No, I can't. I'm not sure how long I can stay here, but I want to be by her side as long as I'm allowed. It must get lonely here all by herself. Is this just the new area? I think this is a new area. Not an area, an area. It's different. Actually, maybe not. Today, Frita gave me the necklace she was wearing. It was a gift from her mother, and I can tell she cherished it for a long time. It's a protective heirloom embedded with a magic stone. The stone seems to have broken when Frita purified the blighted lord. I'm sorry to say that my magic alone may not be enough to repair it. I'll have to ask that fool Faden for help. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just this. More health. Slightly increased movement speed and dashing speed. Yes, please. Maybe it's not a new area. Yeah. Alright, that's it for here then. I don't know what's going on with the frame rate. It's still not this choppy. I guess try going down to this little red entrance down here, maybe. Nope, not here. Nope. Spider-Man. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do. I remember seeing someone mention that it might be like a Wreck-It Ralph sort of thing where they're in the video game. It's like a whole fourth wall thing. Kind of hoping that's not it. Because I feel like he'd just be retreading old ground at that point, and everyone just compare it to Wreck-It Ralph instead of it being its own thing. Because Wreck-It Ralph wasn't a pre-existing character, so it was fine for them to do it. But with Mario, it's like, come on, shouldn't we have a story based on Mario, not Mario's game? Which sounds weird when you say it aloud, but you get what I mean. Okay, so I will go here instead. Let's equip another relic. Bop. Bop. That's, yeah, it's our relics. We got faster movement speed, more HP. Whoops. Just walk into the wall. One thing I did see from the guide that I checked out, see how many endings, or not endings, how many chapters there were, so they were like level 90 something, so I guess we're about halfway there, in terms of level, at least. Although I don't think 90 is necessary. They probably got like everything, and I don't know if you need everything. Just like a specific amount of stuff that you need to clear. I'm not going for a 100%, but I would like to get, an actual legitimate ending. kind of like in the Atelier games, it's pretty easy to get like the normal endings in most of those because kind of just play through the game and not really do anything like crazy. But to get the true endings, you usually have to pay a bit more attention to what you're doing and manage your time a bit better. It's kind of hard to just stumble into the true ending, or not true ending, the good ending. There's the good ending, and then there's the true ending. I usually go for the good endings because the true endings require you to do a lot more. Usually like near 100%ing, if not 100%ing, and I'm not a huge 100%er. It's got really quiet. Spooky. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not like 100% the entire game. I was playing this one game that was kind of like another Metroidvania like this, except it was a bit more RPG ish, kind of. And to get the true good ending, you have to beat the game again on a harder difficulty. And I do plan on getting it eventually, but probably not anytime soon. I don't know. And I guess Nier does that too in a way, but or at least Nier and Nier Automata, which is getting anime soon. I actually keep forgetting about that. And I mean, I'll probably watch it. I'm not super big into anime adaptations for video games. The Cyberpunk one's pretty good, but that's like, no, a rare case. It's a exception, not the rule type of thing. But who knows? I feel like a part of what makes a lot of video games stories good is the interaction between the player and the game, whereas the movie or game or anime or TV show kind of guides you through the story instead of you guiding through the story. One of my favorite moments in Nier Automata was the section where you as A2 and Pascal are protecting the robot children from the corruption, and Pascal is fighting with everything he has to protect them. I see you back there. I see you back there. You, this lad. You and Pascal are fighting to protect the children, and then as soon as everything seems all hunky dory after you protected the children from the robots, other evil robots, you return back to the spoilers if you haven't played Nier Automata, which you have. If you haven't, then come on, it came out 2016. It's on every console. Uh, but you return back and find the children committed suicide because they were scared. Oh, jeez. That's not even a boss. That's just an enemy. I'm just gonna head out. I don't have enough health for this. But you return back and find the children committed suicide, and it's a really heartbreaking moment. And you have the option to here. It took some negotiating, but we finally been cleared to investigate the Der Verboten domain. We've settled a call on calling ourselves the King's Mage Brigade. Though I must admit, I find the name a bit silly. A bit silly. My assistant Muriel is with me, though she doesn't seem to like the shape or of the mask I made for her. I made I may be gifted in manners of the arcane, but I must admit I lack the proper aesthetic sense. Uh, and you find the children committed suicide, and Pascal asks you to erase his memories. And in doing so, if you go back to the robot village as 9S, you can speak to Pascal, and he's running a shop, and you'll see one of the items that he sells are the children's cores, or their souls, basically, their mental states as robots. And that moment really hit me because I was like, wow, I that's really messed up. And I feel like if you try to animate that, I feel like that wouldn't really work as well. Come on, that really wouldn't work as well because you don't really have a reason to go back to the robot village as A2, not A2, 9S. You really only go there because your curiosity as the player, not because the story tells you to. And it's kind of hard to put that in a story format for like a movie or a game. I mean, movie or an anime. Like a lot of your experiences as the player are because you're playing the game, not because you're watching it. Well, same thing with a lot of events in like Metal Gear, where you have the codec calls at the end of every time you save, and those have like their own little story events and beats going with them as you know save the game. And you get to learn more about the characters and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. Now this is an area. I know I said the other area was an area, but this is an area. You get me? Like through the course of MGS2, you're playing as Jack, aka Raiden, aka Snake, because everyone in the Kojima game has to have multiple names. And you start to learn more about his relationship with Rose every time you save. And it's just a fun and interesting way to incorporate saving into the story. Oh, jeez. That's miasma. And that wouldn't really make sense for, like, if it was a show or a movie. Cause, like, I mean, I guess for the show, oh, jeez. In the sense for a show, if you were to do it, it would be like at the end of every episode of the anime or whatever, there would be like a codec call, and it'd be probably fourth wall breaking because Kojima. And they'd probably talk about how the fact that it's an anime adaptation or something like that. I can see that working. I don't think it'd be as good as like the way the game portrayed it, but I think it would make more sense than a movie where, where they stop in the middle of the movie to have a codec call. And the codec calls have always been such an important part of the Metal Gear series. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, this is just La La Land here. Haven't seen that movie, but I imagine this was like. Goodbye. But yeah, I feel like if you were to do a Metal Gear movie, you would have to do the codec calls, but there's a lot of times where I feel like the codec calls would just ruin the pace of the movie, because it's a movie. You got like 2 hours max most of the time. Although usually it's like an hour and 90, hour 90, or no, not hour 90. It's a 120-minute movie or whatever, 90-minute movie sometimes. And of course, a lot of scenes in Metal Gear are pretty cinematic. like your fight with Liquid, aka Ocelot, in MGS4 with the Metal Gears. I could see that being a cool CGI fight, but that's only like a part of what makes Metal Gear special is the really cool fight scenes, and you can't incorporate that into watching it, especially with how many Easter eggs and like little nods Kojima puts in the games that only work if you're playing the game. Like if you kill, like in Metal Gear Solid 3, if you kill an enemy, there's the boss the Sorrow. If you kill an enemy, which again, spoilers if you haven't played MGS3, but if you haven't, why haven't you? Come on. But you kill an enemy. Every time you kill an enemy in MGS3, they show up. They would show up during that the Sorrow's boss fight. Every enemy you kill in the game would show up in Sorrow's boss fight because he's like the Sorrow of Killer's Remorse. And if you including like animals, so if you kill a buzzard, the buzzard will show up in the boss fight too, and then eat the corpses of the No. I'm getting backwards. If you kill an enemy, a buzzard will show up, and if you kill that buzzard and eat the buzzard, then the buzzard will show up in the boss fight and say, you ate me," and that's like, okay. Is there an item that I need to get to go through this area? I don't know, what's this area called again? Subterranean lab. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so I think I'm not supposed to be here yet, which would make sense on why I am constantly being killed by the poison miasma thing. And I guess I will venture to another destination to find a possible different entrance to another area. I'm thinking here. We haven't been here in a while. Hey man. Sorry about that, purifying you thing. Although I guess purifying is supposed to be seen as more of a positive thing. Can I go here now? Does the grappling hook let me... No, I think I need the climbing thing, because I saw like a little bit, and there was like a climbing thing that you can get. Like Sneasler in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, not there. But where? We ventured down here a bit. Didn't really find anything there. I could see something potentially in this general area. Let's try here. I'm thinking something horizontal. Alright, not horizontal, vertical. Nope. Silly me. There's the grappling hook. It's coming in handy. This is promising. This is promising. I'm liking this. Okay. The snow. The nightmare of the twin spires is finally over. I've never seen so much death, never had to purify so many unspeakable sights. So many, it's unspeakable sights I can't. Can anyone fathom the pain I bear? Lately, numbness inflates my body, a kind of unfeeling, unrelated to the pains of the blight. Were it to reach my right hand, how could I draw the picture I promised? Is this an area? Usually the change in the weather does signify there's a different area. Even though there hasn't been a cool text box that's popped up yet, or it's like, this is the frozen realm of fortitude. I don't know. Oh wait. Guys. Okay. I always like snow areas in games. It's weird because, like, if you think about it, a lot of the time, snow areas kind of end up being like desert areas 2.0 with a different color scheme, which I feel like desert areas can be kind of hit or miss. But this area is nice. Like, one of my favorite areas is the snow area in Twilight Princess, where you could do that dungeon that's like not an actual dungeon, it's just someone's house, but it's set up like a dungeon. That's like one of the coolest dungeons in Zelda, because it took the formula of the dungeon and it turned it around a bit to make it a bit more interesting. Hold on. What the heck? What the hey? Sorry about that. Hey, buddy. Okay. He got womboed. I also like the twist that the final boss was the Snow Yeti wife. It's like helping you out. It's really weird. Fallen Sin. Ouch. This shouldn't be too bad. Why did I say that? Why? I'm sorry. I need to make an apology video now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I said that. It can't be that bad. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was in a dark place. Oh, come on. He's trying his best. That's all we can ask. I missed. I'm trying my best too. It just wasn't good enough. I can't go on. . fallen sentinel. Fly towards piercing enemies in their path with the blade. After the bastion defense, the heretic sorcerers gave suspicious elixirs to the soldiers of the Twin Spires. When the rain fell, those who drank them brew mutated into winged abominations. Ruined castle. Proof of founding. The King's Mage Brigade is a division led by Faden, the foremost expert on the Blighted, to develop a new means of fighting back the Scourge. Only former members of the Coven are granted enrollment, as long as their work falls within the realm of Blighted research. No conduct is considered forbidden among their ranks. Let's see what this button does. I mean, I can try it out. It doesn't really have that many uses, so yeah. Let's upgrade some stuff though. We got a little bit. I do like this. I should probably equip it. No fast travel. You alright, man? He was very dedicated to his post. So much so that he refused to even turn around. That's the kind of hard worker that they're looking for out there in the workforce. Someone won't turn around even when someone's pelting their back with projectiles. That's true loyalty right there. Nope. So it does not. Oh, okay. We can't go here. I thought that was gonna be blocked. This is a whole area. I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I normally try like end it during like after a boss fight or something like that, but I mean, I guess we did do that boss fight against the gargoyle boy, flighty boy. And we have this whole new area this whole new world, this fantastic point of view to explore next time. But do I go here first, or do you want to go there first? I don't know. We'll see. Go both. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for joining in to watch this not filler episode, because it's not filler, I promise. Every episode's important. But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.